Hello, my friends. My name is DadCraft73, and welcome back to another episode from the truly Bedrock Let's Play server. Oh, man, I hope you're having a good day. I hope you're taking care of yourself, and you're doing all right. That is for sure and for certain. Man, since our last episode where we built this super cool house over there, we've been doing a little bit of work. I'm just going to do a little bit of show and tell. Hello, donkeys. It's a mama and a baby. Aw. They're loving it. So here's our house. I finished the path that lets us go all the way up to the nether portal. It just makes it a little bit easier to get up here. It's nothing really fancy. There's still tons of flowers and stuff in the way. I think these flowers like keep repopulating or something. I feel like I may have dug those up. Maybe not. But anyway, this takes us all the way up to the nether portal, which works pretty good. And then through this nether portal, we sort of have this really sketchy and scary path that takes us all the way over to spawn. We need to do some work in there. We'll do it at some point. But anyway, this is kind of nice. You come through the nether, you can walk down the hill, you can take a step or stop off at my house if you want to. But if we want to get all the way over there to the village, what we've done on our live streams is we built ourselves some cool bridges, and they're like these rope bridges. That's at least like the idea, you know, like in Indiana Jones in the Temple of Doom, where he was running across the rope bridges and they were all rickety. I mean, these aren't really that rickety, but I think they're still okay. So we come over here, we've got like a landing on this side, and then we can walk down the big bridge. Some of these, most of it's non-spawnable. Some of these blocks mobs can spawn on, but we have enough light up here that we shouldn't have to worry about encountering any bad guys, even if we run through here at nighttime. We do need to do a little bit of work, and we're going to talk about that in just a second, but we have a big project to start at the beginning of this episode, and that's what we're going to do first, and then we will do something else fun. So let's just go down here so I can show you the story with these bridges. So there's that one. I think it looks really good. And then we have the much bigger one with the bigger drop right here. Now, the center of gravity is off probably a little bit here, but you know, because normally if you're thinking about this being like a string that would run through here, it would probably shift a little bit that way, but I think I'm okay. We're gonna probably leave it just like that. But what we need to do to finish this little build is we need to go up there where that little landing is, and we need to build another little house right there, and then we need to do something better than just having sort of like a big dirt square to connect everything. So I'm going to work on that towards the end of this episode, but I want to talk about what I'm going to do at the beginning of this episode, because we have a big project ahead of us that we have to knock out. We have to fix this fish farm. I just want to show you what the deal is here. So we can come across all these bridges. If you have elytra, I mean, of course you could just fly, but I don't have elytra yet. Let's eat something. And then we can walk up the hill and get into the village proper, which is fine. I mean, we're going to have to do some more work around here as far as the village. I also want to get villagers moved away from this village and maybe brought over there. Yeah, we got to figure out how to do that. We need to make some more, maybe some mine carts and transport them. That'll be kind of cool. But anyway, this allows us to get over here to the main part of the village. And then if we just walk right over here, there is the black pillar that indicates the way down to the stronghold, right? So people can go off and do whatever they need to do at the stronghold, and it's going to be amazing. So check out these those little things, the bridges. I think they look really good. Oh, now I want to have even more. Like, we need to have a bridge that goes that way somehow. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But I think it looks good. We made it all out of oak wood, so it was a little difficult to gather up all that oak wood. But let's go sleep through the night. Let me see. Is there just a random bed in here that we can pick? No, of course not. Nope, no bed in there. Tis Tom, it's late for me. It is, I mean, I guess it's really early for him, but it's like middle of the night for Tiz, and he is still awake playing this Minecraft game. I think maybe he's addicted like the rest of us are. I mean, he lives in Europe, not here in the middle of the United States where it's still evening. So it's tomorrow for him already. In any case, here's the project that we're going to do today. We have to, first of all, anytime that we see cows, we have to dispose of them immediately, because they are a food source for us until we can, hopefully after this, we won't have to worry about that. These guys are safe. Don't worry about that donkey. You're not going to get chopped. That donkey was like, hey man, did you see what just happened to that cow? Be careful. Oh, we got tons of food. We're good. All right, so let's go down here and talk about this fish farm. So there's a change in 1.18, and I had heard about it, but then I heard that potentially that it wasn't going to be a problem. But I think that, I don't know. It is a problem. So fish don't spawn above Y level 64 anymore. So there's like a range, like 50 to 64 that they spawn in, and they don't. Oh, there's food down there. Hello, cow. You were trying to hide under a tree, weren't you? Now you were going to give me some more steak. So fish don't spawn under between. They spawn between Y level 50 and 64. So obviously that is not at Y level, neither of any of those levels. That's up a couple hundred. So what I want to do is I want to tear down the fish farm, and well, essentially what my plan is to drop it straight down into the water and rebuild the fish farm in its entirety, but down here at the water level. So if we go out here and look at the water, right, the edge of the water is Y level 63, so that's in the spawning range, right? So the water is, I guess the top of the water is Y level 63. So that's what we're going to do. And as we can see, there's tons of fish spawning in there. Now, the problem is how do we get the fish not to spawn where we don't want them to? And we're going to use another mechanic, which is fish don't spawn under cover, right? So if all we have to do is put solid blocks over top of the water, and no fish can spawn in there. I guess maybe drowns can still spawn, but I don't care. I'm just really focused on fish. So that's the big project that we have to do. We have to essentially go up there, have to tear it down, and then drop it all the way down in the water and rebuild it. So that's what we're going to work on in just a minute, or at least I'm going to work on in just a minute. There's a baby cow. That is not food. We will let him live. But here's a grown-up cow, which you guys know what happens when we see cows. We get leather and meat. So anyway, that's what we're going to do at the beginning of this episode. And then after we have that all taken care of, it's kind of boring, to be honest with you. But after we have all of that done, I'll bring you guys back. We'll talk about the fish farm. And then we're going to build a cool building up there on that hill. I think we're going to build, I've been wanting to make like an enchanting station. And I think that'll be a good location for an enchanter. Like our enchanting building, and it will be cool because we could just run across the bridge and enchant stuff if we want to. Maybe we'll have one of those cheaty XP furnaces, which currently do work in Minecraft. I heard that they might not be working in the update that's coming very soon. It'll be okay. Anyway, I'm going to get working on this fish farm. I'll bring you back on the other side when that's all taken care of, and then we'll talk about house stuff up there on the hill. I'll see you in just a second. Alrighty, my friends, we are back. Okay, so it's been, I don't know, a couple hours, and we have now a working fish farm. Yeah, the rates, I think I need to, if this is where I'm going to be AFK, which I think is going to be fine if we decide to be here, I think what we're going to need to do is extend out so we're still getting some squid spawns outside the farm, so mobs won't spawn, squids won't spawn under cover as well as fish, right? So that's how this farm is now working, but we're certainly getting some spawns in there. We just need to optimize a little bit further, so we're gonna have to extend some of these, probably like this whole side out here. I just sort of ran out of blocks, but we are getting fish. There's fish spawning right there. I've seen some squids in there. We're gonna go check our collection chest in just a second, but this thing is working like a dream. I bet if we were AFK in the center here, I guess we could test it. Maybe let's just go over here like this. I bet this is going to improve the rates even more. And then we have to let's see, so let's temporarily get rid of all of these blocks, and that way the fish can still spawn. So hopefully we'll still get some spawns in there. Let's just take a look here. We're going to get some blocks in our chest, but yeah, I mean, I think we might still need to extend out our pillar there a little bit. I mean, we're 21 blocks up. I think that's high enough. I mean, we can go a couple more maybe. Yep, I mean, there's certainly fish are spawning in there. I think we just need to like improve the radius a little bit, and if we can do that, we're going to be in good shape. Let's not get down in that water though. We'll never be able to get back out. So let me just go ahead and bridge back over here. So I think for now our AFK spot will be right there, which is going to work perfectly. I think, man, this thing's working. I want to go down and see how many fish we actually end up getting. Yeah, so we're definitely getting some squid spawns. Squids have like a higher spawn radius, so if we extend this out, probably don't have to go that way anymore. I doubt any squids can spawn over there. No, I don't think so. I think they're just spawning so certainly spawning back there behind us. We'll extend this out a good bit. That way we don't have to worry about it. But for now, this is going to work perfectly fine. And now that we have a way that we can AFK and get some resources, I'm 100% down with that. I do have a couple torches on here. I don't think mobs will spawn, but we may want to add a couple more. I was up there at nighttime just a minute ago, and I didn't have any mobs spawning, but I think we need to do a little bit more work there. But look, yeah, we're getting all the drops. Yeah, man, we are taking care of business for sure. Okay, where's our chest? Is it right here? Yep. Let's take a look and see. Yeah, it seems to be working out okay. I'm 100% down with that. If we're AFK for a long time, we're going to get tons of resources. We just need to make sure that we find a spot that we can AFK at and extend this radius even more. Yeah, we're definitely seeing some spawns, but that's okay. All right, so step one, or part one of what I wanted to get done today has been accomplished. We just need to do a little bit more work there, but I just need to go hit the mines and get tons more deep slate so I can extend the perimeter, which, you know, we could do whenever. But now that's actually working, that makes things a lot better, because now we have a supply of food that is essentially permanent. We just have to AFK for a little while, and we come back and we'll have stacks on stacks of food, plus things that we could use that for other things, like an AFK or like a furnace array and things like that. All right, let's get rid of these. Well, speaking of food, let's grab the food that we see walking around here. Okay, get a little bit of leather. Oh, look, there's cows everywhere. Man, it's like a buffet. Oh man, oh, give me all that steak. Oh yes, we have a ton now. 13 steaks. All right, let's go. I thought I saw a pig. Did that pig get away? Maybe he did. All right, I'll let it slide this time. Okay, so now we've got our fish farm working. That was sort of step one in the project, or in the list of stuff that we had to do, or item number one. Now I want to build another little house up there, sort of where that bridge connects, right? So we've got this bridge connecting from our starter house down to this little landing, and then down this way to this landing, which then feeds into the village. So I think I'd like to get an enchanting setup going, and probably like one of those Bedrock XP furnaces. If we can get that going over there in that building, that'll be pretty handy, because then we can go over there and enchant, we can repair our tools, etc. It's going to be pretty awesome. And then we just need to figure out what we're going to do from a villager trading standpoint. Look at all these cows up here. There's so many of them. Let's go up here and get this free food that just keeps spawning. I do appreciate that part of Bedrock. It does make finding food a little bit easier. Okay, so I think we're going to use different materials, because it's like an enchanting house, but I think we are going to build it to be somewhat similar to what we've got over there. The other thing I was thinking, maybe, yeah, I think we'll do an enchanting building. We also are going to need to build some sort of smokehouse, because we're going to get tons and tons of fish that we need to eat, plus all of our steak. So it'd be nice to have a smokehouse too, but we'll do that maybe at some later date. So we're going to do a little bit of clearing out just to cut back some of this hill a little bit. I think we'll just re-landscape it. We'll just like cut it back, 5 or 6 blocks, and just put it back just the way it is. So we'll do that, and then I'm going to get started building our house over here. Got to think of a cool roof material that would go with an enchanting setup. We may use I have some ideas. Anyway, let me get to work, and I'll see you in just a second. Alrighty, my friends, we are back. Okay, look, I got myself a little house over there. Look at that thing. It's all made out of birch and diorite, everyone's 2 favorite building blocks. I think it looks pretty good. I'm 100% down. I love this little roof style where we've got like an extra slab on the top, so it makes this weird little cutout. Look at that. I think that's pretty cool. I'm down with that 100%. I got a couple lanterns we're going to put here. Oh, I need to put a thing here. So these lanterns are just going to go right here on these corner posts like that. I think we're going to put one like that and like that. And then one out there. And then those are pretty much going to have to be by themselves. Okay, can we make this jump? Okay, a little sketchy. It's pretty good ways down there. We'll put one right there, a lamp right there. I'm going to take you inside and show you what we've got going on. So it should be big enough. I'm hoping it's big enough to make ourselves an enchanting area. We're going to get working on that in just a second. But look at our little house, man. Oh, it looks good. So we go in here. It's got natural birch beams at the top. We've got an extra little bit of headspace there. We're probably not going to need it, because we're going to put ourselves an enchanting setup in here. But I think we're going to set the enchanting table like right here in the middle of the room. And then we'll have bookcases that kind of swing around. Maybe we'll move some of the, or we could maybe start here. Doesn't really matter. We just need to make sure we get all our bookcases in there. I haven't built an enchanting setup in Bedrock like ever, I think. It's first time. Anyway, and then we've got this door here that goes down to like a little like basement area. And down here's where we're going to put our XP furnace. We probably need to go AFK for a while and get a bunch of fish over there, like a double chest full, before we can actually get that XP furnace fired up. But we'll start working on that. Maybe between now and the next episode we can do some of that stuff. That'll be pretty cool. But I like our little house. I think it looks pretty good sitting up here. Yeah, I think if you're going to use diorite, you just have to commit. And we're using the polished variant right there. I think it looks okay. I like it. All right, so we have a little bit of an issue though. We've got to go down here to the water. And I was just going to do it. Actually, we could just go right over there. We just needed some water because we're going to take advantage of one of the differences between Bedrock and the Java version of this Minecraft, or Java version of Minecraft. And that difference is, other than the fact that food just keeps spawning forever in the Bedrock version, and you can just keep eating it and they'll just make more. But what we can do here in the Bedrock version of Minecraft, and maybe you don't know this, maybe you do, probably if you're watching this video, you might know. Let me get a whole bunch of bone meal. But we can go down here like so, and we can plant these, and then we can bone meal them, because we're going to need lots of paper. We don't really need multiple ones there, but I'm just going to hit these guys a couple times until we have all the bone meal done, because we have to make a bunch of bookcases. We need 15, so is it what, 45 books? So we need whatever 3 times 45 is. But that little bit of bone meal is going to give us a ton of sugar cane. Let's see how much we end up with. I don't know how many we need, so we need 45. I can't do the math. 150, 155 pieces of paper, something like that. 45 times 2 is 90. No. Not that many. All right, so that gave us a good amount. Let's just go ahead and keep grinding away here. We need to get Groova's his Groova's setup that he has. He has a little automatic farm that we've built in the past to get all the paper that we will ever need. So maybe we should do that at some point. But for now, oh, okay, we just messed up a little bit. We'll just keep planting this. Gonna make sure that we break the second one off. Is it, I think it is getting us 2 each time. Oh my goodness, that's even more overpowered than I thought it was on this Minecraft game. Okay, let's see. Now, how much do we have? We have this many. So 90 plus 45 is 135. Okay, so we're a little bit short still. Let's grind out a couple more. Look at our house up there. Oh man, look at it. It's crying out for a little bit of maybe a little something. Maybe we can run like a ridge of polished diorite like up the top of it or something. Let's figure what we could do there. It's crying for something up there. All right, so if we can get 2 stacks of paper, that should be enough. Well, maybe not. Might need more than that. Did it again. Okay, get this back over here. Put this down here like that. So we need like a little bit more than 2, I guess. The other thing we could do probably, which might be a little bit more efficient, can't plant it there. We can maybe go like so, and then just like bone meal all of this all at one time, and just come down and break it all. And then repeat that cheating process. If you're like a hardcore Java player, you're like, man, that's the most overpowered thing ever in the history of the world. In my Advancement Quest Minecraft series that you're gonna see probably tomorrow, I believe it's gonna come out. I'm waiting. Like right now, while you're watching this video, I'm still waiting in that series to get. Okay, that's going to be enough. Let's go ahead and break all this to get enough sugarcane to grow so I can make the paper I need for my enchanting setup over there. Look at that little house up there. Oh, man. I love it. I think we just need a little bit of white sort of on the middle. Maybe we could, we don't have a ton of resources at the moment. Hello, guy. All right, let's run over here we have tons of leather over here, so we're going to need to make a whole bunch of books. We have plenty of spruce in our inventory. We chopped those big trees that were over there. By the way, I got all this bone meal free from my fish farm just while we were building it over there. That's what was in there, in that little bit of AFK that we did together. So that was kind of cool. We don't have to worry about getting any more of that. Oh, man, there's my avatar. I'm looking so sad. I don't think I have eyes. It's kind of creepy. Foxy no tail. All right, let's see. So we should have tons of leather. Yes. All right, so if we go here, we can make tons of paper. And then we can make tons of books. 59 books. That's more than we need, but that's okay. And then let's go and make all of these. And then we'll make all of these. No, we don't need it. Let's make 15 of those. 15. Okay. Oh, we do have an extra book. Yep. And then we're also going to need, if we have it, 2 pieces of obsidian. Do we have 2 pieces of obsidian, or are we going to have to go mine some? I hope not. Hopefully we have it. Let's see. 2 pieces of obsidian. 1, 2. Okay. And then some diamonds, which we've got over across the way. We can bring these with us, though, if we have a little bit of room. We don't have any room. Let's put this extra food in there and that in there. And I don't know if you just heard that noise. We're getting achievements. And even though I've played Bedrock for tons and tons of time, I don't have any. Oh, okay. I thought that was a bad guy. I don't have any achievements because I've only ever played really Bedrock. I haven't played like a single player Bedrock world. It's all been on the Truly Bedrock server. And up until this season, we've never gotten achievements because of some of the add-ons that Foxy made for us. So I guess something has changed somewhere, but in any case, I'll take it. I'm down. All right, let's go over here, and I think we're going to be able to make an enchanting table, and then we'll get a setup. We just have to make sure that we have enough room to still get into our cheaty XP furnace room. By the way, that's going to be changed pretty soon, from what I understand. It's going to get nerfed. All right, let's go in here. All right, it would be cool if we could do spruce bookcases, but I don't think we can. All right, let's go here. Can we make an enchanting table? Do I not have table? Do I not have enough of this? I need a couple more. Oh, man. Okay, let me go grab some more obsidian. I'll be back with you in just a second. Okay, so there's our enchanting table. We just had to run over there and make it. That wasn't a big deal. All right, let's see what we could do here. Okay, we're going to put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so we could definitely do that. That gives us 5. Okay. I don't think we can go any higher, but I think what we can do is go like this, and we'll get rid of this. I think this still works. We're going to find out together in just a second, but I think we can go like that. 1, 2, like so. Let me see. How many levels does that give us if we try to enchant something? That gives us 28. Oh, it's going to be Unbreaking 3 on that, potentially. Okay, I don't have the things. Okay, and then we just need to get one more, which I don't think it matters now. Maybe it does matter. It's going to want us to put it right there. Can we put it back here behind us? Let's see if that works. Can we get 30 levels? Yeah, we can. All right, that works perfect. Okay, so we can just do that. I mean, it's a little tight in here, but that's okay. I mean, I don't mind. We're going to come in. We can enchant whenever we want to. We can jump over the table if we would like to, and then just go ahead on down, and then we're good to go. Now, I do wonder. I don't have. What? I guess we could have recessed this into the ground. You guys will have to tell me if that's a thing that we can do. Can we like drop all of these tables down one? I don't know if that's a thing, but I'm okay. I knew it was going to be tight, and I'm perfectly fine with it being tight in here because we're going to be able to come in, shut the door. We'll be able to get whatever enchants that we want. We have some lapis right there. Like we could get ourselves Unbreaking 2 on this pick if we wanted to. Let's see what we could get on an axe. On an axe, we could get sharpness. We could get on a shovel. We could get Unbreaking. On a hoe, we could get Unbreaking. I mean, we could do an enchant, I guess. Let's go ahead and do this one. And we've got, oh yeah, Unbreaking efficiency. I'm down with that, 100%. We just used a bunch of our levels, but that's okay. We could probably do another enchant if we wanted to, like on this guy. Efficiency 2. Sure. There we go. Efficiency 2. All right. I mean, I'm happy with our little enchanting room. We probably need to, I think we have enough light in here, but what we'll do, since we probably could use a little bit more, let's just go ahead and make like a little, let's go like this up here. Okay. And then we can put, I don't know, like this, that, and that. a little. Okay, is that going to help hurt us when we try? No, that'll be fine. And that gives us some extra light in there. It could probably be higher, but I'm okay. I mean, I think we've done enough in this episode. I love this little house. I think what I'm going to do is go sit AFK and get tons of fish. Maybe I'll have to, well, I might have to go mining first and get some more deep stone and extend our little perimeter there. But I'm really happy with this little house. I think it looks really good. I didn't really want to build it out of birch, but then I was thinking, man, I think we'll just build it out of birch. I sort of talked about it, that we need to start using birch in some of our builds. So I think I've done exactly that. Let's see if we can't find a better view of it than what we were just looking at. It's too close right there. Yeah, look at our little house. I love it. Anyway, we're going to call that the episode. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it so much. Man, I'm having such a good time playing 1.18 Minecraft, both Bedrock and Java Edition. And of course, obviously, I'm having a ton of fun playing on the Truly Bedrock server. Until next time, please remember to be cool, don't be a fool, and from my Truly Bedrock Let's Play series, where I made a house out of birch and diorite. Oh, yeah. I guess we'll see you next time. Bye, everybody.